Do you want to speak fluently or want to crack any English competitive exam? Wants to secure 9 plus band in IELTS exam? If yes, so this video is going to be extremely helpful for you because today I brought 10 most important and beautiful idioms that you can use to improve your speaking skills as well as your writing skills. So without wasting time, get pen and notebook and let's get started with me.
First idiom is on the dot, which means to be on exact time. For an example, I'm very disciplined person, so I always want to be on the dot. I always want to be on exact time. Second idiom is find my feet. Find my feet means to be comfortable in something. Whenever someone is uncomfortable in something, so he or she could use the idiom that is find my feet. For an example, I practiced a lot to improve my speaking skills and now I'm finding my feet into it. Third one is over the moon. Over the moon means to be extremely happy. So whenever someone is extremely happy, he or she could use the idiom that is over the moon. For an example, I celebrated my last birthday in Singapore and I was over the moon. Fourth idiom is burn the midnight oil. Burn the midnight oil means to stay up till late for a meaningful reason. Means if you are awake until late night for a meaningful reason, so you could use the idiom that is burn the midnight oil. For an example, she always wanted to be the topper of the class, so she burned the midnight oil. Next idiom is early bird, which means someone who gets up early in the morning. For an example, my mother is an early bird, so she manages each and everything successfully and timely. Means she gets up early in the morning. Next idiom that we are going to learn today is hold your horse, which means to have patience. For an example, practice speaking English regularly and hold your horse. Slowly and gradually you would be fluent in speaking English. Hold your horse to have Next
Patience.
idiom that we are going to learn today is no rocket science, which means not too difficult. So today we have a lot of sources to be fluent in English, to practice our English. So speaking English is now no rocket science. And our next idiom is not my cup of tea, means not of your taste. If something is not of your taste, so you could say this is not my cup of tea. For an example, dancing is not my cup of tea. Last but not least, our idiom is once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon means very rarely. If you do something rarely, so you could use the idiom that is once in a blue moon. For an example, once in a blue moon I eat fast food means very rarely. I hope you got all the idioms.